But let's focus on electronics, Mart. We've got Premchand Devarakonda, the CFO, joining in on the show right now. Mr. Premchand, great to have you on the show. Let's talk about your numbers. And your revenue growth has come in at about 7% during the quarter. With the beginning now of the festive season, do you think one could expect double-digit sort of growth in the second half?
Good morning. During the first half year, we achieved about 14% growth, and we are quite confident that the same growth rate could be maintained during the current, second half of the current financial year. And in fact, when we compared the Navaratri sales of the last year with the current year, so there has been significant. There is about 15% growth, which is quite impressive.
Which segments are seeing robust demand, and what do you think would contribute into this uptick in the second half?
See, air conditioners, dishwashers, home theaters, mobiles. These are the four categories having almost, on an average, more than 20% growth. And if this trend continues, definitely whatever we targeted for the current year could be easily achieved.
But let's talk about margins as well. I think the margins this time were around 7%. Is that the kind of range we should expect for the rest of the year as well? Or are they likely to head towards a double-digit mark, maybe in FY25?
See, that 7% is the EBITDA margin. So that is maintainable. And when we draw a comparison between North and South, we are very young in the northern market, that is especially in NCR. So the EBITDA is about 0.4%, and whereas we are earning, rather our EBITDAs are quite impressive in the southern markets, which is about 7.9%. And the blended average of our EBITDA at the company level will be over 7% by the end of the financial year.
And, the newly launched Easy Kitchens as well. I want to know how that segment has been up to. Because, one has heard about, again, the premiumization trend playing out there as well. And kitchen upgrades ever since COVID, in fact.
See, there is definitely good response from the market. And our presence is very limited. Currently, we are focusing in Hyderabad market. There we could see decent growth as compared to the last year. In absolute terms, it is 200%. But when you look at the volumes, it is not significant. And we have been discussing with a couple of developers for the certain turnkey projects. And those projects, the revenues from those projects will kick in the last quarter of the current financial year. And by the end of this financial year, definitely there will be decent contribution from the kitchens business.
Okay, Mr. Devarakonda also talked to us about overall in terms of the expansion plans. You already have a stronghold when it comes to the southern part of the country. Are you looking at expanding a geographical presence as well?
At least for the next 12 months, our focus will be on NCR because there we are quite new. And we have to establish ourselves in the NCR market. Then we will look at the other options. And there will be an organic growth in the existing markets like AP and Telangana markets. And that will be an ongoing thing. And at least I would say for next 12 months, our focus will be only on NCR.